All right, we're live. So, apologies for the missing the last couple streams. So Wednesday night we had our year-end party, where it's June. The school year kind of comes to an end. Obviously for the students and the staff. As a member of the support staff, IT, I work throughout the summer, but we still get to partake in all the fun stuff. So we had our year-end, and then last night was just super exhausted. It's been quite busy, not only with work, but getting the channel kind of set up. I'm also, like, as I mentioned previously, in a bunch of different stuff. So I elected to go to bed at like 8 o'clock last night, and it was wonderful. So thank you very much for your understanding. My wife and I are going to be diving into some more Fallout here, so let's continue on with our Skyline Valley.
I still have my survival tent there.
Okay, yeah, you're in, so I'll join you. Yeah, so we'll hop in there, and because I did not get my Star Citizen fix earlier, after this stream, actually we'll be hopping in and doing some Xenothreat, so I might even record some of that in that way if life gets kind of crazy. Next week, I know for a fact that Thursday is likely going to be displaced unless I record it earlier and kind of upload it on Thursday. As a member of that reenactment group that I've spoke about, they're actually doing a film. Nothing special. It's not like something you're going to go to the theaters very likely to see, but it will be a really cool project that our resident historian has been working on, and he asked if I wanted to help. So absolutely want to help out my good friends, and yeah, so I get to be a messenger, so that'll be on Thursday, and as a result I will not be able to stream, or rather record, but I might be able to record that earlier. It really depends on how my schedule works. So the only problem with the plasma caster is it fires slow when you're dealing with enemies like this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it happens.
Well, I need to get a some repairs done, because some of my stuff's starting to
break.
Yeah. Honey. Cola. In fact, the other day when we were at Shoppers, we picked up some Coca-Cola bottles, and I continually joked around about having my ice-cold Nuka-Cola. Oh yeah, I gotta invite you.
That would help.
Yeah. Well, while we're here, we'll take a pop inside the visitor center, because, you know, why not? Oh. This is one we might end up coming back to.
Oh, we can't get in there yet?
Well, you can, but it's one of those instance ones, so it'll be one where I complete it, then you complete it, kind of deal.
Yeah, we can do that later. We need to travel to Skyline Drive. Anyway.
Yeah, well, that's just down the road. We'll head there and see where it takes us. Obviously, we'll learn more as the story unfolds, so.
Yes.
What am I looking at? Thrashers. They're turkeys.
I don't like those.
Apparently I'm really bad at the plasma caster today.
I'm reloading.
Alright, so those are literally turkeys.
Really big ones.
Thrashers.
I mean, you could get some pretty decent meat off those, so Thanksgiving would be really good.
Yeah, he literally just spawned in front of me. Man, they're not something to mess around with. They actually, oh god, my back is itchy. They actually like take quite a bit of hits. Okay, so this is where it wanted us to go.
Yeah, it just says travel here so far.
There's a person inside.
And I think he told us to go away, but...
He did.
Get away! Oh, you aren't one of them. You scared me. I'm Craig from Foundation.
Talk to him because I can't even listen.
And I think I'm the only one left. We saw the nasty weather kicking up down here and thought it'd be worth checking out. See if anyone needed help. Didn't make it far down the road before we got jumped by something. I panicked and ran. You're serious? Did you hear what I just told you? Well, better you than me, I suppose. Actually, if you're going out there anyway, would you mind doing me a favor? As you head down Skyline Drive, could you check if there are any signs of what happened to my friends? A trail, a body, personal effects, anything I could use to find them or report back at Foundation? Who knows? Maybe even a survivor. Not asking you to do much, just to drop a flare nearby. I can investigate them once the storm calms down a bit.
Ah, sure, I can take an eye out.
Thank you so much. Anyway, just take the flares. If you happen upon anything or anyone, just drop one. And if you come back after, I'll make it worth your while. And watch out for those things. They may look like ghouls, but they're not. And they're not friendly.
Yeah, really though. Memo. Hopefully it's not my last. We were attacked by those things. They're hard to describe. They're almost look electrically charged. We understood that going towards that's going to be dangerous, but hell, you can't expect that. I've got to find where the other group have set up camp and make it there. I got a lot of land to cover. If you find this note on my corpse, please take care of my cat. She doesn't deserve all this shit. She's not picking food. So you won't have much to worry about her. Just give her some attention every now and then. Brag. Well, hopefully I don't have to come back and find that he didn't quite make it. Clearly a loot.
Yeah.
There's this kitty cat. It's called Catty.
Original.
What am I gonna do if those things come back?
Die, I suppose.
Defend yourself and your cat. Throw the cat at them. She'll use her
That's not
claws.
very nice.
Oh, she'll use her claws.
She'll die.
Well, I suppose she's only level 5.
What am I gonna do if those things come back?
Yeah, they're mess looking.
A little bit. It's over here. Really?
Okay, so we have to find some places along the skyline. We have a Thunder Mountain Sud Station just across the way. Well, I don't know if it's going to take us back in there, but maybe not a bad idea to quickly explore it before we get too deep in here. Is that honey that I can get? Glowing resin. Oh, that's yummy. Man, my back, let me tell you. I'm trying to find something long enough to scratch it. That might work.
That might work.
No,
Didn't work.
I might have drawn on my back, but it didn't work. This is going to sound silly, people, but just hang on one second. I got to run over. My wife's got to get this. It's driving me nuts.
Oh shit, there's a big turkey. Oh no.
That was necessary. My God. In my belly.
She came over to you.
She's laying right beside me. She's a cutie. Oh my God, it feels so much better. That was absolutely necessary. Oh, it was driving me. I don't often, like, you're usually the one that's always asking for me to scratch your back, but every once in a while I got this one. And of course, every time I moved, it, like, just the slightest little tickle on that spot. And I'm like, ah!
Well, I'm glad I was able to help.
Oh my God. Save me. So, oh, look at that. My wife and I, this weekend, will be kind of doing some more planning out of some kind of like workout routines and stuff like that, just because I am overweight. And not only for like aesthetics purposes, because many costumes and stuff like that, and not even for simply health, though that is also a driving factor, but just overall, like, I want to be able to do certain things. Like, if I were to go hiking, I would not be as effective. And I used to have quite a bit of better physical fitness, and I'd like to kind of retain and regain some of that. So, we're going to go over that. But I assure you, I'll make sure that the channel does not get affected by that. In fact, right now I've been sticking with 3 uploads. I was thinking about expanding it, and I haven't really, taken the plunge, but I've kind of come up with a choice that I really want to, because, right now I've got Fallout 76, which is something I luckily can continue to play going forward, because of its online nature and, new content. I haven't done everything. Plus, I could create a new character at any point in time and go back and do stuff that I've already done, so I can kind of show it off or do, like, the complete story. Did you fall? Yeah, you fell. Oh, there's actually something. Search for survivors along. Maybe you can find survivors inside here. Oh, yeah, there's an objective right to get here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we can find. So we'll hop in here very quickly. But, quickly, before we do that, I'll just say that we want to, at least I know, and she'll join, of course, in any videos that make sense, but there's a lot of content I want to deliver. There's all kinds of games that I can do. So I'm going to ramp it up a little bit and have more uploads for the weeks, so that there's not only more content for the consumer, but there's also things I want to show. So, like Starfield, it's called Star Wars, if I'm not mistaken, Interworlds, which is a mod for X4. There's all kinds of cool things, like going through Arma. Her and I can also, now that we found a way, we can do the entire playthrough of Half-Life 1 through, Blue Shift, Opposing Force. We could do the Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2. There's also the Halo games, which we've already played, but it's not a bad refresher. Plus, it's kind of cool. So there's lots of stuff I'd like to show and share. What that is, if you have any input on that, I say that when I don't believe anyone's watching right now yet. But, yeah, going forward, at any point in time, if you're coming back and watching this in the future, or if you are tuning in on any point in these things, definitely get involved. Let me know what you want to see, because I want the channel to be not only what I want to do, but also stuff that you want to see. So, without further ado, let's get in here.
I'll probably have to
do it again, yeah.
Help Tim later, yeah.
Okay. That's not weird.
Oh. Okay.
Clearly, this is the gift shop.
Yeah.
Alright, Ranger Terminal. Shenandoah National Park Ranger Terminal. Welcome Kevin Harris. Shenandoah Park Services Visitor Center Reception Desk. Employee announcement. I didn't want to put out an announcement like this, but this has gone on for far too long. The office is no place for this kind of inappropriate behavior. The individuals involved have been dealt with. So if I hear of any more about the subject, the offending party will be rewarded with a month's suspension without pay. It's going to be something stupid. There is zero tolerance policy for such accusations, and I will not stand for any more of this. We are park rangers, not children. Enough is enough. Guaranteed, this is going to be, like, I've read these before, and I'm like, oh, this is obviously, like, there was either a relationship at the, like, you know, your innate thing, like, there was a relationship, it was inappropriate, there was, like, PDA or something. No, this will be something stupid, like someone drawing on something with a pencil crayon or something like.
Yeah.
Gloria Morelli Memoriam unveiling. My God, that was a tongue twister. Hello, everyone. As most of you know, we tragically lost a good ranger a few years ago. Gloria Morelli gave her life to save those trapped during the flash floods of '75. Thank you, Gloria. We will be honoring her memory with a plaque unveiling located outside the main entrance. Oh, that's nice. I'll have to check that out after. The event will start with some words from myself and Kevin to talk about Gloria's life as a park ranger. Then a member of the Morelli family will talk about Gloria herself. Please be aware that there will be press at the event, so please have your uniforms pressed, and please remember to be professional. Seems reasonable. The unveiling will take place August 27th. That's the last Friday of the month, so there will also be an invitation to head to the Slumber Mill after work for a few memorial drinks. Francie, head park. Need a volunteer. Volunteers needed. I need someone to help me organize and present a presentation for the new group of Pioneer Scouts at Camp Liberty. Some of the counselors have been in touch regarding woodland safety. They are interested in general knowledge such as edible plants, what to do if you get lost, and all of the generic outdoorsy stuff. That feels like not a very great sentence. At least the ending. I would say, like, you know, wilderness survival stuff. Anyway.
Survival.
I digress. It's the normal song and dance really, but I'm pretty swamped with work, so any help would be appreciated. Oh, and they also asked if we could try to send someone of college age or well-read and opinionated. Not sure why, but if that sounds like you, let me know.
Okay.
And then Shenandoah Halloween Spectacular. So this is a reminder to all of you that we'll be hosting the annual Shenandoah Halloween Spooktacular event on August 31st from 7 p.m. until 1 a.m. No, you won't. As always. Well, the bombs dropped on the 27th, so no, you won't. From 7 p.m. until 1 a.m. As always, this will be hosted at Rapidan Camp, which will graciously be open to all visitors for the night. Attendees will be able to participate in fun games and activities held at the top of the hour, every hour, all night. I expect everyone to be on their best behavior. Tampering with the robotic staff is strictly prohibited. Let's not have a repeat of the incident from 5 years ago. We wouldn't want this to be canceled next year. It's bound to be a night of mischief. Costumes are welcome. From Francie again.
I say there is some mischief going on.
Yeah, I don't know what this first web thing is, but I'm sure we'll see more entries in a different terminal that kind of give us the complete story on who, you know, doodled on the diaper or something stupid.
Yeah, and one door over here is locked with a key. You need to open it, and this one over here is chained, so you can't open it. So you probably have to go outside.
Yes. And this door here leads outside. So this is purposely locked at the moment. Obviously, we will find the meaning of this.
I'm sure.
At some point. So let's settle that. But yeah, I've found like a lot of times when you're watching or reading terminal entries or listening to holotapes that what sounds like, oh, this is going to be like obviously about, you know, something, it's usually not quite what you thought.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other doors. Like the businesses in Fallout are, you know, when people talk about corporate greed and they reference America being like, you know, that kind of location, the Fallout universe kind of takes it to the extreme on purpose. It's part of like on brand kind of deal.
Right.
Well, we'll continue on the road. See what we can get into.
Oh, freaky. Ah!
The turkeys are back. Boom.
Reloading. I got distracted by the possum.
The opossum.
And I was also distracted by the fact that all of this stuff is
Turkey.
here.
All of the turkey. Every of the turkey.
It's not the turkey, it's like the innards.
There's like a bunker or something over here.
Yes.
Ranger Station bunker. Radix. Oh, this one's another team lead one.
Okay.
This one might also not let us go very deep. There's a person here. Hey, it's Kevin.
Oh, you again.
Me again?
You made me jump.
What? I've never been here.
Me? No, not at all.
Okay, I can't talk to him.
I'm just not used to having anyone around. I'm
Can't
fine
even
though.
listen to your conversation.
Thanks. Not at first, I didn't. Just a few of my fellow Rangers. When the bombs dropped, we made our way to the bunker. None of them stayed very long, though. Well, a few went out scavenging, never to be seen again. Others left to search for their families. Now, I'm not sure if they died or found someone, but I sure wasn't going to risk my life for it.
You're a ranger.
As little as possible. Yeah, I only leave when I need a few essential resources. I don't see why I should leave more often than that. I got everything I need in here. Sure. Oh, okay. Stay safe out there.
He's,
Yeah, I can't talk to him until I enter as leader, so.
he's a bit of a coward.
Oh, really? downstairs, by the way, just to see if there's anything down here. Oh. There's a tunnel of sorts.
You're a tunnel of sorts.
That makes no sense, but okay. Alright, I'll come back up.
Why is there cigarettes in the toilet?
Why not?
Shenandoah Visitor Center. Oh! This leads to the other side. Found it.
Oh.
Oh, something's in here, obviously.
What was it?
A deadly mole rat that I obliterated.
Now it's just...
Literally, it's goo. Good, we're covering that for the Brotherhood.
Exactly.
And this door. We get this shit. Oh my God, this thing fires so slowly! Drives me. Yeah. Yep, combination. Wrench.
Oh. There's also power armor in here.
Ranger powder. Ah. Can't let some pleb come across it and grab it.
Pleb.
No, some wastelander. Stuff's for the Brotherhood. Only they know how to protect it.
Fair.
Use it for good, you know. It's good, I needed a Tinker's bench. Ugh. The reason why they had to get out on the other side is one of them became a scorch.
Oh. There's a terminal over here.
Yeah, this guy's condition was terminal as well. So funny. You know, one good thing is when I start getting viewers, I think they're gonna appreciate my humor. Nobody else does.
Nobody else does.
Alright, let's see what the terminal says. So this is for Dr. Glenn McLeod. The rest of it's the same, but this is the medical office. Patient entries. So William Kidd. state of health, wounded 5th digit on right foot, dismembered by bullet. That's unfortunate. 23-year-old shot his own foot off, or a pinky.
Well, that would be most unfortunate.
Yeah, the pinky toe's gone. Anyway, kid was brought into the infirmary by his father, along with kid's toe. Kid being K-I-D-D, not child.
I figure.
According to the father, the patient had been listening to old holotapes about cowboys again, and he tried to recreate a scene involving a revolver spin. Upon holstering the gun, it misfired, leading to the dismemberment of the patient's small toe. Without proper equipment and medical supplies, I've only been able to fix the wound on the patient's foot, and thus discarded the toe. Well, got a story. And then Hogarth Hendricks. He's 53. State of health, deceased. Puncture till temporal lobe through left orbital. I think this is the patient that's right behind us. That was stabbed to death with a stim pack in the head. How ironic. Anyway, yeah, when I went into when I went in to check on the body behind myself there, it was literally had been stabbed in the head with a stim pack to kill it. So Hendricks was exposed to an unknown pathogen produced by a large mutated creature during a resource scouting mission outside the city of Watoga. Yeah, okay. There you go. That's the score. Hendricks' condition began to quickly decline, showing signs of advanced radiation poisoning. Later in the evening, red lesions opened across his body and cataracts developed in his eyes. Without proper medical equipment and resources, treatment of his condition won't be possible. A group decision will need to be made to find a suitable outcome. Edit. Due to unfortunate circumstances, Hendricks has died. After much deliberation, I've been allowed to study the remains further. That's a bad idea. All scouting missions north have been cancelled. Fearing any chance of spreading this contagion, we have decided it's best to quarantine the medical room, with myself being the only one permitted to enter. And he's probably dead too. And then journal. So we have February, May, September, November, and then January. So, for February, I finally managed to get this old terminal working. I stole it from the old park ranger office upstairs, but this thing was practically junk, so sadly, whatever was on it before has been lost to time. We arrived here a few days ago, and it seems that there have been a few previous residents over the years. Someone even took the time to taxidermy a whole new collection of animals in the display. There's 10 of us here, and as far as we know, this place is ours for now. It'll be nice to sleep with a roof overhead, even better knowing that we're secure, at least down in the basement. Even comes with beds. Well, not bad. In May, we've been situated in this old visitor center for a few months now, and we've managed to keep our heads low from any unwanted parties. Seems we weren't the only ones that have set up shop in the Shenandoah. I don't mean the ghosts of the park ranger that people claim sneaks around the tunnels here at night. A few of us went to explore the western side of the park, but the wildlife around here is too dangerous for long treks. Those giant birds could make quick work of us if we're not careful. That would be the thrashers. September. Archie and his kid came hobbling into my office today with Willem's toe and a rag. Dumb kid. I've been playing around with his gun again. Thinks himself some post-apocalyptic cowboy. Seems reality hit him good in the form of a bullet in the foot. Guess that's what you get when you insist on using a crusty old revolver. Got him patched up, but the toe couldn't be saved. Arch joked about making it into a pendant like rabbit's foot, but I don't think his son was too happy about it. Okay, so him, Skirving, and Redwood. Interesting. So someone's name is him? Oh, never mind. The line above says, we lost Hendricks today. Him, Skirving, and Redwood were on a scavenging mission near Watoga when they were caught in some crossfire between some kind of ghouls and those big mutants. Skirving said the ghouls looked messed up and had some kind of huge bat-like creature helping them. Skirving described it that it would burp up green gas, killing anything that was caught in it. Yeah, okay, you came up against a Sierra Bravo. Hendricks breathed in some of that gas, and by the time we got back, he was practically dead. Within a few hours, he was hissing, trying to choke the life out of me. Oh my god. I reached for the closest thing I could and plunged it into his eye, which was the stim pack. We thought DC was hit bad, but at least it was quick. Whatever happened here after the war, it can't have been good, and I fear for the worst as it begins to spread outwards. Which is interesting, because that means he was from the capital wasteland. And then January. We're evacuating the building. Some kind of explosion or earthquake, unsure if it was nuclear, has caused the nearby hillside to collapse. That's obviously the vault that we went to where the door blew out.
Yeah.
And now there's some kind of red storm in the sky. Thankfully, the building wasn't caught in the collapse, but we decided it's no longer safe. We're going to try heading north. That's probably smart. Alright, well, that's that terminal. That doesn't help me with the pre-story, though.
Eh. No. But, there's a doorway over here.
You're a doorway over here.
Okay. No, I'm opening the door.
Okay. This will go to the back side of the other one, I surmise.
Only visitors center shelter key unlock.
Huh. So I guess we really can't get in there. Yet.
Yet.
I'm doing my part. Only you can stop wildfires. Alright, well, that's interesting.
We learned a little bit of something.
I mean, it's out of you.
Yeah.
And not even in the good way. Yeah, I went there.
Yeah. The music sounds a little ominous.
Fine.
It's fine.
It's fine then. Oh, pardon me. I tired apparently. Hmm?
Said so am I.
So it wants us to kind of go that way.
Yes.
We'll check out the power station first, because we never really went in it. It's going to close. Then we'll turn left and go down. Storm looks like Moleg Ball's going to come out and...
Oh, yeah. Well, same company, different universe, but, you know, whatever. They're just having an off day that day.
My goodness. This is actually pretty big. I'm hoping I find a repair thingy. Ah! Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's get out of my armor. And let's select the proper perk card so I can repair them up to 100%. Yeah, repair armor. Craft tier 5. There we go. Okay. Modify and repair. Hmm. Lightning harvesters, apparently.
Interesting.
I wonder if I can craft. Put that away for a second. Can I craft ammo here? No, I need the other thingy. I can at my little camp, though. There we go. Let's make some 50 cal rounds. Let's make. Okay, and let's. Get rid of some of this junk.
Probably have to come back to do something with these. I think.
Alright, and let's quickly change my cards again. Battery, science expert, science master. That should reduce my weight. And let's shove a bunch of stuff in here. So weapons. Don't need those. Break that down. Are you talking?
Just kind of talking to myself.
Quietly.
Sorry. No, I just saw this paratrooper bag here. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Mine.
And then I remembered, oh yeah, you took that from the shop.
Yeah. We want to get rid of 15 of them. Inventory management. Oh, I want to keep the key cards.
Excuse me.
Cool. Couple plans that I just dropped if you want them.
Oh, sure. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, there we go. Bring back good old Fitty.
What?
Bring back the good old Fitty.
Okay.
50 caliber machine gun.
Okay.
I said. Oh, while you're doing that, I'm gonna explore this power substation for a minute.
Okay.
I say, it looks like there was a bunch of scrap collected. I suspect there's something to do with that.
Yeah, the couple of plans that you dropped, I already had.
You and I have a bunch of the stuffs. What is this doing, huh? I suspect this plays into later on in the story.
Probably. Yeah, because I was up around there and I didn't see anything.
Well, I'll go to the top, because, you know, exploration, and then we'll carry on to the next one. There is a storm, or a nuke was dropped, something over there anyway.
Yeah.
There's a nuke.
Yeah. I don't know when it was dropped, because it didn't
Oh, wow.
acknowledge for us, but...
Oh, wow, Brian.
Yeah, exactly. Wild.
Indeed.
But there's like a building or something just over there.
Come on, let's go check it out.
It's like a small log cabin or something. It's probably like a ranger station. Oh, the sign says help, but that could be a ruse.
There's, disease glowing mongrel. Head's gone.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be more. Yep, ant behind you. Reloading.
These are bathrooms.
What?
These are just bathrooms.
Oh, well.
Does it say Mako Point?
Maybe it's a change for this.
Rude. I have parasites.
Probably from that blood bug.
Let me say that.
Because that's usually what happens.
Let's do that.
Oh. You want to examine this person?
Found a dead settler slumped over a fence. Likely one of Craig's group. Blood is pooled around him from a head wound. Place there. Boom. Propaganda leaf. Learn the truth about America. Come to Camp Liberty and join the cause and rebuild the world together. And it's Comrade Chubbs.
Comrade Chubbs. Fair enough. Well, I say it's probably Mako. Wait, makes sense. There's like parts and initials and stuff. The guitar.
Date night. Hey, son. I heard you got yourself a date with old Leroy's daughter. I don't know why I read it like that, but have a blast, kid. You can take my truck. Just drive it slow, like. I don't want you scratching the paint on that thing. I'm gonna be at the bar if you need me. Hope it goes good for you, Dad. Guaranteed, that's how they talk.
What?
I apologize deeply for anyone I'm clearly going to offend, but that was funny.
Excuse me. No.
Am I wrong?
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, everyone talks funny to somebody else.
This is true. We probably sound absolutely ridiculous to some
That's
people.
what I'm saying. Especially my Nova Scotia, eh?
Scotia, yeah.
Where's
With Nova
this?
Scotia, there are certain words or phrases that we can tell.
Where's his stuff?
The what?
Where's his stuff?
Oh, here maybe?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Ribeye steak? No, I did not. Yeah, I don't know where his stuff is. Gather personal effects
What are you talking about? Gather personal effects?
for Craig. You didn't get a miscellaneous mission?
No, because I didn't talk to the guy.
Click on Craig.
See data. You said it's a side quest or
Wait.
something?
What do you mean you didn't talk? You didn't talk to the guy who owns the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the mission we're doing.
Yeah, search for survivors along Skyline Drive.
Right, so click on Craig here.
I already clicked on this guy and placed a flare.
And you didn't get a miscellaneous gather personal effects for Craig.
No.
Well, I found Miles' hat. For some reason, that's Craig's.
Okay.
There's a raider thief up here. We'll talk to him in a second. I just want to see if Any Craig stuff down here? Some alcohol though, Blackwater Brew. Sell that.
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do in like a wasteland except be a rum runner? I mean, it is kind of in our heritage coming from the East Coast anyway.
They didn't have much to say.
I guess not.
I don't like raiders. They're so raidy, but you're not a raider, and that's why I love you.
Thanks.
I don't know where else we're gonna find.
I don't know. What are you supposed to look for?
Oh, we're supposed to go down the hill more. I understand. Craig's not the dead guy. Craig's somebody else. I think Craig's the guy who owns the cat.
Yeah.
Listen, stop it.
Well, yeah, I don't have a side quest.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Order snacks.
Oops.
Let's do that. Well, it's better than remember to order the snacks and then forgetting to go and get them.
That's fair. Oh, you know what I forgot to do an hour later? Snacks.
You know what? You shut your filthy Hewer mouth.
Isn't that a brand of candy now, Hewer?
It is, in fact. H-U-E-R.
How else are you supposed to pronounce that except Hewer?
Exactly. So you said you wanted chocolata.
Yeah.
And specifically W's and W's.
Yes.
Alright. I'll get you 120 grams of W's and W's.
There's turkeys.
Yeah, here you go. Here's the Hewer brand. Oh no, that's 7 Select. I thought it was going to be the Hewer. Okay. Now I want some... I want candy. I'll probably get a... Would you like a pure leaf green tea with honey?
Sure.
Or would you prefer the blackberry?
The green tea, please.
I might actually try their blackberry. Something different. I normally get the just regular with lemon, but that sounds pretty good. Now I had a couple of the Kinder Thins, or Minis, whatever you want to call them, but I'm really here looking for some candy. So let's go to the candy. Yeah, so Hewer. I don't know if it'll come out well on the camera. Let's pull up my stream here so I can see. Yeah, there we go. Hewer. Is it gonna work? It's like whitewashing it out. No, it didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry, Belle. I disturbed you.
How dare you? Oh, there's stuff in this cart here.
I'll stuff your cart.
What the?
That's pretty good, I thought. Do I want Skittles?
Sure.
On this episode of Marcus Orders DoorDash. That's what the streams become.
Yeah. Just you ordering snacks.
Next time, DoorDash.
We have Smarties instead of M&Ms.
What?
We have Smarties next time instead of M&Ms.
You're Smarties. She's so cute. Oh my god.
Doesn't have Belle.
Yes.
Is she sleeping, or is she like? Did you fully disturb her?
Well, I woke her up, but her head's back down and she's sleeping. I'll send a picture in a second. She looked up at me when I was trying to take the first picture, so I had to wait a minute. But I stopped petting her, so she kind of like opened her eyes and looked up at me, and saw I was taking the picture, and then kind of stretched.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So my dog was a rescue. I don't know, I've probably mentioned that before, but when my aunt got her, she was told that she doesn't like men, and so the whole time my aunt owned her, you know, she had that same kind of opinion, and might have had interactions that kind of led to that belief being held. So when we took her, she said, like, you know, just a heads up, she doesn't like men, and my dad and I are her favorites.
Yeah. Well, she does love your mom too.
Absolutely, and she loves you. But Dad and I are her favorites.
But on the hierarchy of her affection,
Yeah.
I'm lower than the three of you. But not by much.
Yeah. I got a bunch of candy, and that way whatever I don't eat I can have over the weekend. Just some Skittles and...
Fair.
Apparently there's a high demand. Express is currently unavailable. I do not need a high demand for my candy. Honestly, I want it. I don't really care if it's in. Yeah, so you can do Express. So you pay a couple extra bucks, and then they go right from the. You know how? Okay, so back before when I used to order DoorDash, they did what? I have good stories. What do you want from me? So
That's fair.
When DoorDash kind of first started up, you know, there was only the option to get it delivered, and the customer was kind of under the impression that, you know, if I ordered, somebody would go to the place that I ordered from, pick up, and come to my home. And so a few times when that didn't happen, when they would chain orders together, people like myself would put in a, I don't want to use the word complaint, but we put in a note stating that normally the DoorDasher did not do that, but this one did. And normally I wouldn't put in a complaint ever unless it was like astronomical. Like if you'd expect it, if the time that they recommended was like 10 to 20 minutes and it was like 30, 40 minutes later because they changed it, right? Well, now they actually have an option that if you want it right to your house, it's called Express, and if you want it, you know, in a reasonable time frame, then it doesn't matter. So Express is currently unavailable due to a high volume, apparently.
Well, it is Friday night.
It is. Friday Night Fallout.
Right.
Oh, yes. I'm petting her, and she, like, reached out a paw and put it on my foot.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll get the belly. I'll get the belly. She's so cute.
Yes, she is.
I'll send you the picture. Bella's my fur baby. The picture turned out really well. I'll send it to the group. I'm sure people would like it. You see it?
Just came through. Oh.
And she's laying the same way, except her left front arm is like stretched out, and her paw is touching my foot.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay, she's rolled over a little bit so I can get her belly.
Yeah, you gotta get the belly.
Well, she recently we took her to the vet, and they had to shave her because they did an ultrasound. So her poor tummy had a bit of a shave, but it's coming in now, which is good. And luckily she's okay. They were doing tests to check her stool in case there was any bacteria because she was having some like gastrointestinal stuff.
Yeah.
But we got her on like a diet, like not a diet, but like for weight loss, but like a meal plan that's going to help with her gut health. So that's good.
Yeah.
Because yeah, she's never been overweight.
Oh, no.
She's actually probably in better shape than most of us.
Yeah, Bella definitely eats better than any of the rest of us, I think.
Well, that and also she's super. Like I mean, she's a Australian Shepherd and Whippet mix, so super active and agile puppers.
Yeah. Anything here?
That's all dependent on your.
Well, that's
What you're
unfortunate.
going
They were
for.
coming down here and then hit the tree.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. There's actually a remake for Fallout 2, and also Fallout 1, but the Fallout 2's has had news, like more news recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, apparently this is where we gotta go, and somebody has already put up a flare. It seems. Yeah, let me just pull up the article. Or not.
I'll wait. I was just gonna go just to see if it was, but okay, I'll wait.
So, in Fallout 4, they're doing a full remake of the game. And,
Wow.
yeah, and so it's a fan remake. It's not, like, by Bethesda. So, you know, in 30 years or so when it comes out, I kid. But,
30 years.
so I did see the video that they released. The reason I say that, and it's totally in jest, but the reason I say that is that remakes, especially fan-made, are generally quite slow to progress. And that's not an insult, that's an observation. I mean, keeping in mind, it's like my channel, right? Like, I'm uploading 3 nights a week, most often, and doing some back-end stuff Sunday evening on the channel. Because I work a full-time job, and I volunteer, and I also want some free time and all these other things. So the same thing with these remakes. They're made by dedicated people like you and me. So they might spend 2 hours one day. They might not spend any more time on it for 2 weeks. They might spend 6 hours on a Saturday. But the problem is that that momentum fluctuates as it goes through. So,
Of course, naturally.
my comment was more like just kind of like poking fun. But with utmost respect, honestly, like modders are amazing.
Oh yeah.
It's unfortunate that I can't mod 76 because of its online nature, but you know, my Fallout 4 ends up having, a bunch of mods. Is there something like...
Was it like over 200, or is that your Skyrim?
Is that... Is there something moving down there? Oh, there's a bug. I was gonna say, my eyes are pretty good.
I was gonna say I did kind of see something moving down there.
I was like, the hell am I looking at? So, yeah, the games usually take quite a bit of time. But no, I'm super appreciative of modders. So, like I said about that X4 mod, I'll pull it up right now, actually. It's in my Discord. Modding.
Oh. Interesting, there's like pyres up there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so... Not compatible with But yeah, so yeah, the Star Wars mod for X4, I literally bought X4 for the sole purpose of downloading that mod. I have literally only played vanilla long enough to do the tutorial just to make sure I knew what I was doing, and because most mods say launch the game at least once. And yawn 7,000 times where you're streaming. And then the game I've only ever played is that modded one, which is super good. If you have not, if you like Star Wars, if you like space games, and you have no life and want to spend hours and hours and hours managing your empire, jump into X4 and get that Star Wars mod. It is fantastic. I like getting into the nitty-gritty minutia. If you could see beside me here, like as part of the DOJ, I have all of my medical stuff because in Fire, I'm not going to remember all that stuff. It's crazy. So it has like all of, like burn care. It has where we do our primary assessment, secondary assessment, hospital destination, drab C methods, fluids, types of equipment. You know, I have everything up there. I have little notes for announcements and stuff like that. So I get like super in the nitty gritty of things. And when it comes to X4, I've spent, well, let's just look. Steam. How many hours do I have on X4? 543.4. So,
Wow, okay.
yeah, so I kind of played it a little bit. That is probably I would be willing to guess, my 4th highest played game. Let's go to my profile here. View my profile. Games. Sort by playtime. It is my 4th highest. So Skyrim is my most, Fallout 4 is my most at 1612. Arma 3 is at 852. Elder Scrolls Special Edition for Skyrim is 778, and then X4 Foundations is 543. So, and it's all been that mod, and it's really nice. It's a really good game. You can play as all the, classic. It kind of takes place like 20 years after Episode 6. Let's kill some stuff here. I'll get back into playing an X4. Player. Yeah, so it takes place about 20 years after. I feel like that's frozen. Give me a second. Checking out my order.
Okay.
Oh no, he's still waiting. Apparently, it's taking a long time to bag up our candy. Anyway. So the, oh yeah, he did.
Yep. Uh-oh. I'm reloading. Reloading.
So, yeah, that's one good thing about my heavy weapons. I can shoot for days.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can play as, like the Imperial Remnants, essentially. So the Galactic Empire is kind of in the corners of the galaxy. You got the New Republic, but also the Rebel, because of course it's in that tumultuous time before the Rebels have fully been kind of melded into... Oh look, Rob's journal. Been walking for days, and Miles is getting on everyone's nerves. The guy just doesn't know when to let things go, I swear. There'll be more food to scavenge at the next place. Not like it's our fault he dropped his supplies when those dogs chased us back there. If anything, he should be thanking Rebecca for taking the blasted things out. To be expected, I suppose. We're all on edge since we set foot in Shenandoah with the freaky storm looming at the center. Greg keeps pushing us towards that manor, just under the eye of the storm, but I got a bad feeling about this. It's bad juju is all I'm saying. Very good. So, yeah, it's before they Rebel Legion. The Rebels and I think I'm if I will first remember too much. Anyway, the Rebels and the New Republic. There's also like Black Sun Pirates. There's the CSA, like Corporate Sector Authority kind of deal. There's the Hutts. There's all these things, and they've actually like all the ships are Star Wars ships. They've actually got the whole like Star Wars galaxy changed instead of the X4 galaxy. So super cool stuff. And it's kind of open-ended. So like the nations will declare war. So of course the Galactic Empire is at war with the Rebellion and the New Republic, but also like Mandalorian Death Watch and things like that. There's like pirates and raider. Kind of like, Mandalorian Raiders and stuff like that. So there's all these cool factions that you'd be familiar with, and some you might not be unless you're super into the Star Wars lore. So pretty cool stuff.
It is pretty neat.
Oh, I wish
they go in so in depth.
Yeah, well, I wish I was able to play like multiplayer. It is incredible. That's the only downside with it, no multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can whisper your sweet nothings at me all you want. You ain't getting me.
Whisper your sweet nothings.
Literally, it was like... That's what you did. That police officer did not make it.
Nope. Sure didn't.
I don't know why the Dasher's been waiting at...
I don't know.
I don't understand. The Dasher's like... I don't know. So... They're out on, Highway 459.
Okay.
And it says he's waiting for my order, and I'm like, is he? Is he waiting for my order?
Is he really?
Like, I don't care if he's delayed, but I feel like he perhaps preemptively clicked waiting on order, because I feel like he's not.
Probably not. Hopefully it's not that same Dasher we had before when we ordered snacks a while ago.
Oh no, I'll tell you if it is or not. I'll tell you. Because it's like Dasher's at 7-Eleven. No, it's not. So there's this one guy that we ordered from, and I think he was at home when he accepted it, because his thing was at this house and it's just sitting there. And he sat there for about 35-40 minutes. What? Disease glowing Yao Guai, and he's fighting ants. Hey, you wait for him to finish off the ant, then we finish off him. Easy. So anyway, he was sitting at his house, for 35-40 minutes. And then the store, it was at 9...
I think they stopped
Oh,
at
7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe. So it was 8:07. And the store wouldn't do delivery. And DoorDash, basically, in our area, doesn't do delivery past 9. With the exception of very few businesses. This being not one of them.
Yeah.
So, it's like, 5 minutes to 9, and he decides to cancel my order. So then DoorDash tries to assign it to somebody else, and of course somebody else accepted it but was too far away and realized, hey, I can't get there, and canceled it as well. But DoorDash had already taken my money, so I just lost. Okay, thunder's rocking. I just basically lost my order. So I left a fairly nasty review, and I haven't seen him since. So either he no longer does DoorDash, or he doesn't accept mine anymore, which is totally fine because do a better job.
Oh, there's something down in.
Yeah, there's some of those feral lost.
Nice.
Yeah.
You've only found 2 of the survivor things, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And 2 of their personal effects. Examine the blood stain. You found a pool of blood surrounding by a lost fallen. Someone must have taken their last stand here. Why would I place the flare if they're not even here? Anyway. Holy shit.
God.
I'm in danger. I think the person who took the last stand here is us.
I think so. We're just foreshadowing our death.
These things take a beating, let me tell you.
Yeah, they do. Reloading.
Sorry, I was looting. Where'd he go? There he is.
God, they just keep coming out of the thing here.
They're coming out of the goddamn wall!
Basically, they might as well be. I mean, technically they are, because they're hole in the wall, so.
For those who don't know, that was a reference to Alien.
I really do not like the noises of these things, just saying.
That's what I'm saying, they're whispering their sweet nothings at us.
Yeah, well, they can just stop it. Reloading. Here.
Oh, I'm gonna get some good ammo.
Hopefully so.
Where'd they go?
Over here behind.
I think we only got one left. Alright. Go to Dark Hallow Manor. Well, it's probably this dark, you know, spooky manor over here.
Probably.
Okay, now we're on to the calm before.
Enter Dark Hollow Manor, okay.
We'll return to Prague with all the stuff afterwards.
Yeah. Oh. Just reloading.
Hey, leveled up.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell?
Lightning.
Lightning
And the thunder,
seriously?
thunder, thunder.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Imagine Dragons. What? They're good music.
They do have good music.
And they did a song for Starfield, which is cool. I don't know why everyone hates on Starfield. I really like Starfield. I think...
like it.
Is he still talking? You're dead. Shut up.
Dying.
No, he did. Oh, look, my dasher's nearby. Do you want to go get some fudda-dud-dud?
Okay, sure.
I got you covered.
Okay, just give me a moment.
Yes, ma'am. Well, it's not quite here yet. You can head in.
Hold on, no.
Well, he's almost here.
Okay, I'm just walking along and I'm getting injured somehow. But
It's fine.
Fine. Well, I'll just... There's probably going to be complete horrors inside, so... Oh, there's one walking over there. And there's more feral ones over there, so I'm just gonna come back to you right now.
Oh,
Okay.
she cutie.
I'm just
It's
gonna head
that. Dropped off.
What?
It's dropped off.
Okay, I'm going.
Yeah. Whew. Ugh. Yep. Recently, let's try it again in English. Recently started rewatching The Office. I'm already on season 3. Love that show. I feel like I keep having hair in my mouth. Ugh. Yeah, but it's a really good show. If you haven't seen it, the first season's very rough. It's just 6 episodes. It's almost like a pilot in on itself. But the rest of it is perfect. I mean, there's nothing hot. You might as well leave that, and then we can get it. Maybe we'll take a break after this and watch an episode or something of The Office, in fact. But yeah, so it's a fantastic show. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you watch it. They're actually going to be doing a reboot. I imagine some of the OG cast will make an appearance, like a cameo, but they're going to do a reboot, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. But it was just this really good show, and it's still got a cult following. I think like 10% of all Netflix users at all times, everywhere, are always watching The Office. Like 10% of Netflix accounts active at any given time are watching The Office. Like, what does that tell you? Like, it's crazy.
And that show came out, like, the first season was what? 18, 19 years ago? Almost 20 years ago, if not more?
I'll tell you.
Because I know they still had, like, flip phones. Maybe it'll be their kids or something.
2005. So 19
years ago.
No, I don't know what it's gonna be. But it's gonna be a spin-off. Like a not a spin-off, I guess, but a reboot. And there we go. No longer having Radworm. Let's get in here. And yeah, because Steve Carell was on a late night show. Whatever, I can't remember. There's 27 different ones, but he was on a late night show. Did I just? I was gonna say. I thought I saw something.
There's one to the right as well. I apparently have rat.
I'm gonna get him in a second here, I'm sure. Keep hitting me! Stop it! Man, these things do not go down easy, like. Anyway, he was on a late night show, and they. All right. Is that a power armor soldier? It is a power armor soldier. Take out these guys. I'll focus on the power armor soldier.
Okay, I'll try. Reloading.
Got him.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm trying to.
I like looting periodically in case they despawn.
Yeah.
I'm a looter at the first. Man, these things are insane.
Freaking out because I'm shooting them.
Yeah.
Like, ah, no!
I may be kind of sort of stuck with the grenade. Okay, you're dead. Shut up.
He's dying.
Dead.
The difference.
Anyway, Steve Carell was on like Steve Colbert or whatever, one of those kind of shows, and they asked about it, and he said, yeah, they're doing a reboot and all the original cast are gonna be in it and everything, and it's basically us all coming back. We got everyone, and then he immediately looked at the camera like they do in The Office. I shook his head. And I found that quite amusing.
And then it kind of makes you wonder, was he just saying that, or is this just like a gag?
No, it's absolutely a gag. The Office reboot is happening, but they are not in it. Yeah. I mean, they might make a cameo, of course. But it really depends on the setting. I hope Dwight makes a cameo. I like Dwight.
Well, he has to.
Fact.
It'll
Well-
probably
Sorry?
be like he and Angela and their son.
Dwight Jr. Well, it's probably this door right here. What?
Look.
No, the second son that they eventually have, obviously.
Oh, okay. No. The first son was named after Angela's like favorite cat or something, wasn't it? So the second one's probably gonna be named like Sprinkles or something.
No, it's gotta be.
Calling mysterious stranger. Hello? Anyone there yet?
The mysterious. Oh, sorry.
Hello? Anybody?
Don't talk to me yet.
I'm gonna.
The reference I was making there is for anyone who played KOTOR 1. The mysterious stranger. Those games I'll have to play too. Boo.
Ah, a voice! Oh, yes. I remember that voice. You're here! So, here's the situation. You need to get into the vault. I need to get out. This door isn't intended for easy access, so it'll require joint authorization from both sides to open. I'm on this side and authorized. You're on that side and not authorized. But no worries. I've got a plan. All of the Lost were once members of the Vault and should have authorization. You just need to get a hold of a hand and scan it. Easy peasy.
Hmm. I have a lot more questions before I read anything.
I promise I or someone in here will be more than happy to answer all of your questions. Let's just get you inside first, okay? That's right. Just a bit of post-mortem amputation and we'll be set. Just scan the hand once you've got it. I'll be on standby. Promise. Time's a ticking. Chop, chop! Ooh, sorry. Anyway, I gotta run, but I'll be back. Scan a hand. Bye!
Right. She's a little, well, she's different.
Can't even activate that.
No. Well, that's not what you're supposed to do. Did you listen?
I couldn't even listen.
Oh, well, do better next time. It's a skill issue.
No, because it wasn't even giving me the option to do that.
Yeah, we'll have to do it for you next time.
Yes.
I just put a disembodied hand on it. And... she cool? Yeah, she's...
Oh, good, you're here, and you're not lost, I assume. If you are, say so, because that would be a major breakthrough. Cool? Isn't that, I don't know, a bit childish? Sure, I'm a ghoul, and you're not lost. Glad we got that straightened out. Ah, good. Well, bit of a downer, actually. Got my hopes up for a second, but I digress. Anyway, I'm Hilda Stoltz. Hi. I'm head of the organic sector, which is exactly where I'm about to run off to. But don't worry, my Uncle Hugo is very eager to meet you. Just down the hall, in the Overseer's office, as he is the Overseer. Oh, and I've disabled the two-step lock, so coming and going should be easier now. Anyway, like I said, Uncle Hugo, down the hall. Toodaloo!
Okay.
Well! And she's just...
Leaving.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well... And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the stream. Normally I try to make them about an hour and 45. It's been an hour and 40, and the food is here! So it's an excellent opportunity to jump off. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We certainly enjoyed playing it. We'll continue right where we left off. Well, actually, you'll probably watch us do a little bit of that again next time, or we'll do that a tiny bit before the stream. Depends. Fridays, usually, by the time we finish eating supper, it's a perfect time for us to come downstairs. My wife gets home around 5:20. We try to eat around 5:30, 5:40. Spend a bit of time with the family, chit-chat. And so, that time we get food in us, cleaned up, like clean up the dishes, put away stuff from supper, get downstairs. It's usually about 20 to 7. It allows me to get everything kind of set up. So it's usually not a lot of time. So you might rewatch a little bit of that next time, but that's okay. We'll keep plugging away and getting that and have a good time. So I'll just be interrupted by the NPCs, radiant conversations. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And we'll tune in next time. Keep an eye out for upcoming content. As I said, if you haven't jumped into the 3.22 or 23.1 patch cycle yet, Xenothreat is live. Alien Week still going on, so plenty of stuff to do in Star Citizen. I'll be hopping on either tonight or tomorrow. I might end up getting lazy tonight, just going to bed after, or maybe watching some more Office. But this week, I'm definitely going to bang out some of that. Also, I'm going to be banging out some hours with the DOJ. Unfortunately, I can't show you that because I'm not part of the media team yet, but it's something I'll definitely look into. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you in the next one, and peace!
Good night.